How's it going? Welcome back to my channel, Garden Cold Spring Harbor. For those of you who are new to my channel, I'm in Long Island, New York, Zone 7A. You've been breezing through spring. And now, with the heat of summer season, you are starting to notice white dots on top of your plant's leaves. And yes, guys, not on the bottom, but on top of your plant's leaves. And most likely you've been seeing these spots on your zucchini and melon family crops leaves. And yes, guys, you guessed it. This is powdery mildew. In today's video, we're going to talk about powdery mildew, guys. How to recognize powdery mildew and how to prevent it and treat it with not one, not two, but in today's video, I'm going to show you 5 very easy home remedies that I'm sure each and every one of us already has inside their home. And if you use any of these 5 home remedies, I promise you, you will say goodbye to powdery mildew once and for all. In order to treat and prevent powdery mildew, first and foremost, you need to identify it and, of course, recognize it. So come with me. Let me show you what exactly powdery mildew looks like. So here is my zucchini plant. You could see the leaves. For majority of the leaves, they're nice and green. You're not seeing any white specks or dots on the leaves, but come over here. Take a look at this leaf. You see these white dots all over the top of one of the leaves. Almost looks like somebody sprinkled some powdered sugar or maybe some flour on this leaf. Well, these spots is exactly what powdery mildew looks like. So now that you recognized it, now that you identify it, let's talk about how we can prevent powdery mildew from entering our home gardens. Identification of powdery mildew is very important. We must identify powdery mildew first before we take any treatment measures. So I just want to show you an example of this zucchini plant that I've grown in this raised bed. Can you see, guys, the white spots on the leaves? The pigmentations on the leaves? This is not powdery mildew, guys. These are naturally occurring spots on this plant's leaves due to this zucchini variety. So for those of you who are growing multiple melon varieties or multiple zucchini varieties, some of your plant's leaves might be just plain green. Some might have pigmentations like these. So again, guys, this is not powdery mildew. So for those of you who have zucchini plants like this, maybe you were thinking that these white specks are powdery mildew. They are not. So there's no need to treat these kind of markings on the plant's leaves. This is not fungal disease. This is absolutely normal. Almost everyone gets powdery mildew in their home garden. Don't despair, guys, if you have identified it. It's nothing that you have done wrong as a gardener. Powdery mildew just creeps into almost every single gardener's home, guys. And don't worry, now that you're able to recognize it, you're able to prevent it and even treat it. First and foremost, if you don't take care of powdery mildew in timing, it will spread not only to the entire plant, it will most likely kill your plant as well. So the second you're starting to notice powdery mildew, you need to take charge. And how do you do that? You use scissors or pruning shears and you remove any and all of the affected leaves. You want to remove this fungal disease from your plant, and we never ever compost any of these leaves that we remove because we do not want to spread this fungal disease to our other plants. We always bag it and discard of all the clippings and all the leaves accordingly into a trash can. So now we look and we see what other leaves have it. And as I just said, we must remove all of the impacted leaves from our plant. So now that we have removed majority of the leaves, if not all of the leaves that were impacted by powdery mildew, let's talk about one thing we can do to prevent it from happening to us ever again. So one thing we can do to prevent powdery mildew is making sure that we water our plants from below. We do not want to splash our plants' leaves with water from above. I mean, if it's rain, it's rain. There is not much we can do, guys, right? However, if it's not Mother Nature, I always recommend watering our plants from below. Never using a hose to spray the top of our plant's leaves, because that is exactly how powdery mildew occurs. It's by having moisture sit on top of the plant's leaves, activating those mildew spores, guys. Another great thing that we can do is add 2 to 3 inches of mulch on top of our soil. That mulch will act as a barrier and limit the amount of water that will get splashed back from the soil to our plant's leaves. Remember, guys, powdery mildew can overwinter in the soil. So the mildew spores can overwinter in that soil. So now, let's be honest, guys. Most likely, every single summer, we will see powdery mildew appear on our plant's leaves. So now let's talk about those 5 home remedies that can help us treat and prevent powdery mildew. Did step number 1, which is a very important step, and cut off any affected leaves from our plants. What is step number 2? What is that first home remedy that can help save our plants from powdery mildew? And that remedy is milk, guys. Any milk, skim milk, whole milk, part skim, low fat, any milk, as long as it has lactose as one of its components. So now, how do we use this milk? No, guys, we do not just pour it on the plant's leaves. What we do is we take a sprayer. So I have this DeVault sprayer. This is a 2-gallon sprayer, which I will link in the comment section below. However, if you guys don't have a sprayer, for whatever reason you don't want to purchase one, say you can't afford to purchase one, that's okay, guys. You can get any spray bottle, basic plastic spray bottle. They sell them in grocery stores, they sell them in Home Depot, they sell them on Amazon. They're not that expensive at all, guys. They're about what, $2, $2.50 per bottle. And what do? You take 3 parts water and 2 parts milk. So let me show you. You can use, again, any bottle. I pre-filled it with tap water from my sink. And now I will add milk. Again, any milk you have in your fridge, guys, as long as it has lactose in it. And I will explain in a second why that's important. You shake both components thoroughly, and you spray the top and the bottom portion of your plant's leaves with this milk mixture. I recommend doing this on a sunny, warm day, preferably in the middle afternoon in the peak of sunlight. And yes, I know I usually tell you guys, don't ever spray anything in the middle of the day. In this case, spray on a sunny day in the middle of afternoon. We spray thoroughly. Make sure you get not only the top of your plant's leaves as well as the bottom, like so. Again, try to spray on a sunny day in the middle of the days. So there is scientific debate about how milk helps treat powdery mildew. Milk creates, when it's activated by the sunlight, it creates an inhospitable environment for mildew spores. Mildew spores do not want to live, do not want to thrive in an inhospitable environment that is created by milk, when milk is activated via sunlight. For those of you afraid to spray anything on your plant's leaves, you can do a spray test. You could spray one of your plant's leaves, see how your plant handles it, and if everything is okay, you can go on and spray the remainder of your plant's leaves. And by the way, this remedy, the milk remedy, starts working in as little as 24 hours, guys, and you will say goodbye to powdery mildew. So many of you might say, if I leave milk out on a hot summer day outside, isn't that milk going to spoil and cause an unfavorable odor? Guess what, guys? I've never had any issues with odor coming from milk. But if it helps get rid of powdery mildew, isn't that a good trade-off? The odor will be outside, guys. Even if it happens, believe me, guys, it's best trade-off to kill powdery mildew with something as easy and as available as milk. Say you guys don't have milk in your fridge, but who doesn't have milk? But for whatever reason, if you don't have milk in your refrigerator, what is that second home remedy that you can use to treat powdery mildew? A good old mouthwash, such as Listerine, guys. Again, if Listerine kills germs in our mouth, why can't it kill germs on top of our plant's leaves? So what we do is we mix Listerine with water. Once again, either in a spray bottle or into a sprayer. So it's 2 parts mouthwash, 3 parts water. And once again, we thoroughly spray the top and the bottom portions of our leaves. And again, if you guys are afraid to use mouthwash on your plants, give it a spray test about 24 hours before you decide to apply this mixture to the remainder of your plant. You don't have mouthwash in your house. Maybe you have naturally good breath, guys. So what other home remedy can we use? Vinegar. Any vinegar, white vinegar, apple cider vinegar, red wine vinegar, rice vinegar. The acidity in vinegar will kill off powdery mildew. So how do we use vinegar, guys? No, we do not just pour the vinegar on top of our plant's leaves. Again, we mix. So what do we mix? We mix 2 to 3 cups of vinegar with 1 gallon of water. We thoroughly mix the mixture together. And once again, we thoroughly spray the tops and the bottom portions of our plant's leaves. I promise you guys, the acidity in vinegar will kill off powdery mildew. Don't have vinegar in your home for whatever reason? It's okay, guys. Don't despair. Do you have baking soda in your home? And dish soap? I'm sure most of us have baking soda and dish soap somewhere in our kitchen, guys. So baking soda mixed with dish soap and water is yet another remedy that will kill off powdery mildew once and for all. It is the proper mixture that we have to make. So it's 1 tablespoon of baking soda, tablespoon, guys, 1 teaspoon of dish soap, any brand, as long as it's not detergent, guys. Make sure whatever dish soap you're using will not have any detergent in it. So 1 tablespoon baking soda, 1 teaspoon detergent, and 1 gallon of water. Diligently mix the 3 components either in your sprayer bottle or in a misting bottle. And once again, apply to the top of the leaves and the bottom of your plant's leaves. This mixture will kill off powdery mildew once and for all. Baking soda in your home? Maybe you guys just don't bake. You guys don't keep a box of these in your fridge to eliminate odors? Well, I know I do. But either way, if you don't have baking soda, no need to run to a supermarket, guys. No need to spend that extra money. There's yet another home remedy that can kill off powdery mildew. And that home remedy is good old hydrogen peroxide. Yes, guys, 3% hydrogen peroxide that you can purchase in any supermarket, any convenience store, and even every pharmacy. So how do we mix hydrogen peroxide? We take half a cup to 3/4 of a cup of hydrogen peroxide with 1 gallon of water. So half a cup to 3/4 of a cup of hydrogen peroxide, mix it with 1 gallon of water, again, either in a sprayer bottle or in a misting bottle. Mix them together and apply once again to both the top portion of your plant leaves as well as the bottom portion. Hydrogen peroxide mixed with water will kill off powdery mildew in your home garden. I'm sure that all of us have at least one of the ingredients that I mentioned in today's video. Vinegar, baking soda, milk, hydrogen peroxide, dish soap. If you don't have one, I'm sure you have another. Any of these 5 home remedies are very effective in treating powdery mildew. And all of these ingredients are safe, organic, and very easy to mix and use in our home gardens. This is it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me here in Long Island, New York, Zone 7A. In today's video, we spoke about powdery mildew, how to identify it, how to prevent it, and if it already occurred in our home garden, how to treat it. I spoke about 5 home remedies in today's video. Any of these 5 home remedies are very effective when it comes to treating powdery mildew. If you guys enjoyed the content of today's video, if you found this video to be informative, helpful, useful in any way, show me that support by clicking thumbs up below. Leave your comments in the comment section below as well, guys. Talk to me, my fellow gardeners, my loyal viewers, and you guys, my precious subscribers. I love reading your comments. I respond personally to each and every single one of you. Let me know, has powdery mildew creeped into your home garden this year? If so, what steps have you taken to treat powdery mildew? Do you guys take any steps to prevent powdery mildew from creeping into your home garden? And for those of you who haven't yet subscribed to my garden channel, Gardening in Cold Spring Harbor, don't wait any longer, guys. Do so today. Super easy for you, yet so pleasing and rewarding to me, knowing that you guys enjoy watching my videos, that you're liking the content of my videos, that you want to see more of my gardening videos. Go below this video and click the subscribe button. And if you want YouTube to notify you every time I'll upload a new garden video, click the bell icon as well. You will get notification from YouTube every time I'll upload a new garden video. Stay healthy, happy, be well, guys, each and every single one of you. And happy gardening, and I'll see you guys again in my new upcoming gardening videos. Bye, guys.